Hello, I'm Paulo de Souza, head of the School of ICT. I'm here to talk to you about our new science competition. And this competition is coordinated with Science on the Go with Griffith University. This year we're going to have a mission to the moon. And this competition is made for students from year 7 to year 10. And if you are considering that, that's awesome. Look, going to the moon is going to be our next endeavor. I know we have been there before with astronauts, and the Russians have been there with rovers, and then the Chinese, but we are going back again. And the challenge for you is to consider what would you need to do if you go to the moon. Working with space is fascinating. I have the opportunity to work with NASA. I help build instruments that were working on the surface of Mars with the Mars Exploration Rover mission with two rovers, Spirit and Opportunity. And if we want to go back to Mars, we need to have a pit stop on the moon. So we need to build a base on the moon, and this starts with missions like the one that you have been asked to help designing. So there are a few things that you need to consider. The first one, where to land on the moon. So we would like you to consider landing on the South Pole. Now, what would you take on board if you have to land on the South Pole of the moon? What would you do? What kind of places you would like to land? What are places that you don't want to go and land? So moon surface is quite rugged. There are a lot of things, there are a lot of hazards, and you need to take that into consideration if you want to go to the moon. And on top of that, what you need to do to survive the trip to the moon is stay there for about 48 hours. What kind of samples would you collect there? Why you want to collect those samples on the moon? Would you be looking for water? Why water is so important? Would you look for some meteorites, some ilmenite and minerals that contain titanium, like rutile? And why would you need titanium? So there are a number of interesting things for you to do there, and this is a chance for you to explore all the possibilities of things that you would like to go and take there. But because we are in the School of ICT, we're going to challenge you with some of the ICT points for you to take on board. Let's imagine that you have a problem in communications. How would you talk back home? How would you tell, our base here on Earth that you are okay? You just have a little bit of a problem with communications. There are so many interesting things for you to do. You might be using Morse code. Have a look at that, and definitely something that we can explore together. So welcome to our space mission, and I hope we're going to be all lunatics together. Thank you.